are you all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. It's Sunday. It's Sunday for me. We all know that. It is the day when I do my breakfast, right? My traditional breakfast. Not that I don't do breakfast during the week, guys, but Sunday is when I get all into it. And it's not my usual healthy breakfast on Sundays. So I do it my traditional way. Hi again. Good morning. Hope you guys are up and having a great Sunday morning. I am. I had a good rest last night, guys, because I've been battling my sinuses draining, post nasal draining, or dripping, whatever you want to say, guys. I've been battling that all week. So it has been a miserable, especially at nights. It has been very miserable for me. But last night, I had a well rested night. Can't say I'm tired this morning, guys, as much as I want to stay in bed, but that's not me. I love to get up early. I'm an early morning person. So last night, I am happy I got some rest and I can complain today, this morning, to you guys that I am tired, right? Yes, I'm tired a little bit from working, but not from lack of sleep. So, this is it this morning, guys. We will be doing breakfast. Breakfast this morning. Breakfast. I'm happy when I talk about breakfast, guys. I do. Yeah. I love when I'm in a good mood, and I really love the fact when I get up. And it's good, guys, when you get up and you can move, you can do things with your hands, your feet, you can talk. It's a good thing because there are a lot of people who, good morning, hi, how are you doing? Happy Saturday. I almost say Saturday. Happy Sunday, guys. How are you doing? Good morning, good morning. I'm always in a happy mood. I am. You know why, guys? Because when you're up and awake, that is a blessing. There's so many people are not here anymore. So many people can't do what you and I are doing by moving our hands, our feet, our bodies, and stuff because they are incapable of doing so. So we got to celebrate when we are up and about. So this morning, guys, we're going to be doing something different. Not no boiled food this morning. And when I say boiled food, not no ground provision. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to be doing corned beef. Corned beef. A lot of people have corned beef in a different way. Like it up as you get on, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. And we're going to get going, right? So, corned beef can be in the tin. That's what Jamaicans, we have our corned beef in the tin. And you have other people who have corned beef, they have it sliced. So this morning, I don't want to confuse you guys. It's not the sliced corned beef like what most people are used to. I am doing this one. It's in the can, it's already made. I'm going to be cooking this up. It's so easy. And I'm going to do this with dumplings, guys. But it's going to be fried dumplings. It's soft and nice. And fried dumpling goes well with my corned beef. So that is what I plan to do this morning. Cook ground provision, just simple and just different. Good morning. Wait, but it is the morning, right? Of course, it's morning. Morning for me. How about you? Where are you tuning in from? Let me know where you're tuning in from, guys. And we're going to be starting all over again here. We're going to be cooking breakfast. For those who are not sure who I am, don't know anything about me, have never seen me before, my name is Nikki. Welcome to this live. Thank you guys for joining. So we're gonna start off with kneading the dumplings first because that is the hardest part, guys. So I have my flour over here. Hope you guys are seeing me properly. Because sometimes you guys, I don't have my camera in the right position. So hopefully this morning we'll be seeing each other, right? So this is flour, guys, and this is all-purpose flour, right? This is what I use when I'm doing my dumplings, all-purpose flour, and I love the brand Pillsbury because it makes my dumplings very soft and nice, and that's exactly what I want with my dumplings. So we're gonna be just kneading a little. Wash my hands first, guys, because I'm gonna be kneading. So normally when I am making dumplings or anything, we gotta wash our hands because I don't use gloves when I'm cooking, guys. Why? Because it's hard when I'm using gloves only in certain circumstance. And I'm cooking for my family, not cooking for strangers, but I make sure my hands are washed and they're clean, right? So we are gonna be doing some flour here. I have my measuring cup, and since I'm not gonna be doing a lot of fried dumplings, as for those who have watched me before know that Sunday is not my healthy breakfast mornings because during the week I eat very, very healthy. I try anyway. So Sunday is always my cheating day. Most Sundays are my cheating day where I do things that are not as healthy. And sometimes the body needs that, guys. The body needs a little unhealthy stuff sometimes, right? So we have 3 or 4 cups of this. I miss my counting, guys. So let's add another cup of this, and that is what it's gonna be, guys. 5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna add some. I love to put a little festival mix. For those who don't know what festival mix is, if you are used to Jamaican cooking, festival is nice, soft. It's more like dumplings too, but it's in a different shape and it has a little sweetness to it. So good morning, good morning. So what I do, I put a little bit into my flour like this, or maybe 2 tablespoons of it, just to give it a little dumpling festival taste, right? Then I'm gonna be adding just a little sugar. It's sweet, but it's not as sweet. So I add just a little sugar in my flour. And then, of course, guys, we have to add baking powder. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday and you woke up this morning just as happy as I am. Like it up, guys, as you get on this live. So we're gonna add some baking powder. And the reason, guys, if you don't add baking powder to your flour, your dumplings may be hard, right? So we want the dumplings to rise and soft and nice. That's what we're looking for, right? So I add a tablespoon and a half of baking powder. And then I'm gonna add some water to this and start kneading. So I'm getting the dumplings out of the way, not frying, but kneading my dumplings. And then we're gonna start the the corned beef. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Nikki. Go ahead and like it up, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are not a subscriber. And for those who are just joining, you may be wondering, what am I making this morning? I'm making corned beef with fried dumplings. And corned beef and fried dumplings, some Jamaicans like corned beef and fried dumplings, while most people we love fried dumplings with ackee and saltfish. So it's a little different this morning, guys. Usually I would do my fried dumplings with ackee and saltfish or boiled dumplings. But this morning I just wanted to be different, right? Good morning, good morning. So I already add the water. If you guys let you see a little bit of what I'm doing here. Already add the water to the flour. And I'm using a spoon. The reason why, guys, I'm using a spoon is they say when you use a spoon to mix your dough, it comes out a little softer. And I've proven it for myself that it does in the beginning when you use your spoon. So that's why when you're ready, you have to use your hands at a certain point. So your hands have to be clean, guys, so you don't put any germs in your food while you're kneading your dumplings. Sometimes I use milk, but this morning I am not going to use any milk at all. I'm just going to use water. And then I'm going to be adding some butter, guys. What butter does to the dough, it softens it a little more, along with your baking powder. So you have a nice soft dough. So we're going to use my hand here, guys, which is the tip of my fingers to knead my dough. Have to be careful how much water you put when you're doing your dumplings, because dumplings can get the flour at least can get very soft. And it's hard when it gets soft. You have to be putting more flour just to catch it up, just to get it on the right track. So when I'm doing it, I try my best to make sure I'm doing the right amount of liquid to no, not to allow my dough to be too soft. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Sunday, beautiful people. How are you doing? I hope all is well, guys. What did you do yesterday? Yesterday we had a lot of rain, and I planned the day with my grandson to spend some time with him, guys. And when I went out uh, to get my car, it started raining. And there it goes, guys. His plan was all messed up because I wanted to take him to the park. He wanted to go to the park, and the rain ruined our plans. So I was sitting in the car with him, and a 6 year old, they don't understand um, why he can't go to the park. And I'm there debating with him, guys. You can't go to the park because it's raining. We got to go somewhere else. Because, of course, I didn't want to ruin his plans. So I'm sitting there asking, do you want to go here? Do you want to go there? So I suggested, let's go to the mall and walk around. You know what he said to me, guys? He said, the mall? I don't like going to the mall. The mall is for big people. So I said, okay, let's go to the big park, because maybe where I'm thinking it's not raining in that area. He says, I don't want to go to the big park. He tells me the same thing, guys. The big park is for big people. I want to go to the little park where it's for me. I was cracking up because he knows that the little park is for little kids. But the big park, I said, the big park is also, they have a section for little kids too. He says, no, I don't want to do that. So I was there debating. Then finally, it struck him that rain is falling and he can't go to the park. So I sat there and I talked to him. I said, do you want to go get something to eat? Because I don't want to ruin his Saturday. Guys, you know how kids are. Then finally, he gave in, said, okay, I will get something to eat. And I took him to a Mexican place. And we sat there, guys, and we had a great time. You forgot about the park, everything. We're having such a nice time together. That's what it's all about, guys. You have to know how to, talk to your kids when things are not working out the way you plan, because kids, they have their minds all set already. So this is it, guys. We're gonna start on the corned beef, which it includes getting the seasoning ready. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? So this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna be cutting up some seasoning because corned beef, you don't cook it just like that. You have to have some seasoning, some form of seasoning for it to have some taste. So I am trying to make sure my camera is in the right position, guys. Now I'm using my big tripod because every week I have a problem with my small tripod. It's always, I don't know what's going on with it, guys. And I like that tripod a lot, but it's not giving sometimes. So my big tripod, I noticed this morning that where I put my phone, that is broken too. But it's doing a good job right now. So I hope it continues, guys. Good morning. Good morning. No spamming in the chat, guys. No spamming. So we are going to be cutting up this onion here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the live, guys. How is your Sunday going? Let me know. Are you that person who gets up and do your breakfast, or you're not a breakfast person like myself? Let me know in the chat down below. What is it that you do on your Sunday morning? Do you do take-ins? You order your food, have it dropped off, or you just don't eat breakfast? So I'm not like that, guys. I love my breakfast. So we're cutting up onion here. And onions sometimes, guys, if we don't know what we're doing, we cry, right? If you want a fake tear, just cut up some onion. And people will believe you're really crying, right? So I don't like that feeling. So I try not to put my face way down there. So we're cutting up onions. And we're going to get the corned beef out of the way. And then I'm going to be frying these dumplings the best way I can, guys. Usually I'm not big on dumplings, but my family loves dumplings, guys, especially my son. He loves dumplings. If it weren't for him, I would not make fried things on a Sunday morning. But because he's looking forward, my daughter's not really fussy. She likes her own little thing. So, but my son, and when you have to, although they're grown kids, guys, you don't want to disappoint them. So, because it's a traditional thing for me, I love to make sure my families have their breakfast on Sunday mornings. So the onion is already done. See how fast that was? Huh. Just have to be careful, guys. You don't cut yourselves when you're chopping up onions or any form of seasoning you're doing, or anything at all you're using, you're cutting, guys, make sure you pay attention and be mindful of what you're doing. So we have this pretty pepper. Look how nice. I love colorful food, guys. So this is a nice orange bell pepper. Uh, I love to watch when I'm cooking. My food has to be colorful. I think for me, when the food is colorful, I think it's more attractive. It's just like you are um, looking at someone. You said, "Oh, that that guy is attractive. There's something on him," or "that girl is attractive. There's something on her." It's just like that's how I see colorful food, guys. Very attractive, and it makes you want to have the food more because it's colorful. I don't like to see when my food is too bland. No, it's not tasty. It doesn't do anything for me. It's just, it has to be the way I like it. Just there are some people who can't stand when the food has any spice at all in it. They like it bland, and that's their preference, guys. And it's okay. To each to its own. So we're cutting up red peppers now, guys. I have half of red pepper here. We're cutting up the red pepper. I don't have any green pepper, so I'm just gonna use my orange and my red pepper. I'm gonna use some garlic because garlic is very important too when you're cooking. Well, for me, guys, I love to have garlic in my food because garlic is healthy for you. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Just let me know how you're doing. I want to know how you start your morning out on a Sunday morning. Do you do your cooking or you just chill? What do you do? A lot of people have a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, or they may be watching your favorite Sunday morning program, read your newspaper, and so forth. Back in the days, when it's Sunday morning, my grandfather would, every Sunday morning, the paper guy would drop his paper off, and what he would do is sit on his front porch, and he would have his paper for hours reading, guys. And that would be his Sunday morning routine, reading his paper. Whilst nowadays, I noticed that a lot of people not reading papers anymore, like newspaper I'm talking about, because technology has taken over where everything is on the phone, guys. Everything is on the computer, your phone. A lot of people are not ordering newspaper anymore like before. You can get the news on your devices, which is great, guys. But it's bad for the people, the companies who sell the newspapers and stuff. It's bad for them. Unfortunately, that's the way the world is going, guys, where we can get everything on our devices. So I have cut up what I needed for my corned beef. Look how colorful this is. Isn't it colorful, guys? You have your orange bell pepper here. I have some scotch bonnet pepper, some onion, garlic, and red bell pepper. This is what I like. So let's add some olive oil. I'm gonna be adding some olive oil, and then we're gonna be cooking. Good morning, everyone. Like it up as you get on this live. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. And guys, go ahead and watch my vlogs every week or most weeks. I put out a weekly or daily, can be weekly, can be daily, um, vlogs or days vlog, one or the other, every Thursday or Friday. Most Thursdays. Go ahead and watch those vlogs, guys, and subscribe to the channel. So I do that. I do my cooking and I do a lot more. So you'll find those on my channel. If you are not familiar with me and you want to just catch up with what my channel is all about, you can find them on my channel, guys. So we're going to be adding, I put the oil in, and we're going to be adding the corned beef. The corned beef comes with this little thing here, guys. It's a little key to open the corned beef. If this little key here is defective, you have problems opening this can, guys. So what I do, I try my best. When I pick it up in the store, I make sure it has the key, and I take the key off, turn it around, and you have to be careful when you open it, because once it goes off, this thing here, you're in trouble. So this is what I do. I twist, and I'm going to show you guys how cool this is, right? You twist and you twist, and this is how you get your corned beef out of the can. It's not the usual can that you have. And as I said, you have to make sure when you're twisting, it doesn't get off the little key, or else you have problem opening the can. So you just twist until you get to the end. And this is open, guys. This is what the corned beef looks like. It's like, I guess they shred it. So we have that. Just put it in a bowl, guys. Let me find a bowl here. What I do is just shake it out of the can. But you have to be so careful, guys, because remember, yeah, so I got it out. Sometimes it breaks up, but it's okay. And this is what it looks like. And what I do is just crush this into my seasoning, and it's way to go. Easy, right? So, you know, when it comes to the can, you have to be careful, guys. You don't leave things in cans for too long, because you know that it can be poisonous to our bodies, right? So when I'm closing, I make sure I close it, because this can cut you and cut you badly too. So you have to be careful. So my oil is heated up, and let me bring my camera a little bit closer so you guys can see. We're gonna be adding the seasoning here. And what I do, guys, I do it with some olive oil. That thing is getting in the onion, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Because the oil was so hot, the onion got in my eye. Now we're gonna be adding, since the pepper is already sauteed, guys, because the oil is so hot. So we're gonna be cooking up this corned beef. You know, my eyes are draining, my nose too, guys. That's what happens, baby. That's what happens, guys. Look at my eyes. That's what the onion does to me. I'm crying this morning. Why am I crying? I don't know. I'm crying. See, guys? Look at my eyes. All right. That's what it does to you. So we're going to be adding just a little ketchup and some black pepper. And that's it for the corned beef. my thing, guys. I don't know. I love to cook. Good morning. Jam? Spam? Yeah, don't spam the chat. That's not cool, guys. Don't spam the chat. If you don't have anything to say, don't say anything. I'd rather that than you spam. So we're gonna add just a little. Sorry, guys. I think my allergies coming on again. We're gonna add some black pepper. Take a little bit more oil, not too much. And that is my corned beef, guys. It's all cooked. Good morning, good morning. I'm trying to get over to that side here. So we can turn it off, guys, because the oil was already very hot. And I don't want the corned beef to dry out. So that is done. I'm gonna be rolling some dumplings now, my favorite part. Rolling my dumplings. Guys, I've gotten so much better when it comes to making my fried dumplings. I used to be one of those people who don't know how to make dumplings properly. And practice, guys. You see, I encourage each and every one of you. If you love to do something and each time you try and you fail, don't give up, okay? Just keep trying and trying and trying. It's just like when I got on this whole social media thing, I didn't know the hell what I was doing. I just wanted to do something. And I went on. I didn't know anything about technology. I run away when it comes to um, using my phone to anything that is advanced. I don't know what I'm doing. One day I was at work. I have to tell you guys a story while I prepare myself for my dumplings, right? So one day I was at work, and the job that I do, I'm in health, right, guys? So my patient was already prepared, meaning that I dressed her, she was watching her television, and so forth. So she was relaxed. And I was in my little quarters where I sit, my little area, and was sitting there. I said, I am going to create my own YouTube channel, my Facebook channel, my TikTok, my Instagram. But I don't know the hell what to do. So what I did, guys, I sat down and I did my research. I was there for hours and hours and hours. Finally, I wrote everything down in a book because I travel with this book that I write things down. So that day, while my patient was comfortable watching her TV, doing stuff. I know she never needed me at that time because when she's comfortable, it's for hours. So I took that time and I wrote down all the information that Google gave me, and I went and I did. I created my own account. And I was so proud of myself, guys. I didn't have to bother anyone because I usually bother my daughter. Oh, I can't do this. Come do this. And sometimes she's busy. So I said to myself, you have to learn. So the story is that whenever you are in difficult situations, guys, and you love something so much, don't give up. Just keep trying because practice becomes perfect. I am not perfect when it comes to my social media thing because when I started out, but I am getting there, guys. I'm learning each day what to do, how to do things, practice. Because, sometimes I get nervous. You see, I'm a hand person, guys. I express myself self with hands, gestures, and that's how I express myself. So I just keep going, guys, because I know one day it will happen. So for you guys, if you don't know how to make dumplings, you don't know how to make your bed, you don't just practice. Practice becomes perfect. That's my advice to each and every one of you out there. Now it's time for dumpling, guys. Dumpling, dumpling, dumpling. So we're gonna be, you know what I'm looking for? I am looking for my my fry pan, guys. This pot I will be using later. I forgot to take out my pots for my dumplings. So guys, now that I have my pot out and it's clean because I washed it, packed it away last night. So I don't have to do anything with it. Uh-oh, my oil. So we're gonna roll a few, just show you guys what it looks like, and then we're gonna call it a morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys so much for joining. And for those who are constantly on this channel, in the mornings when I'm cooking, if you're a constant watcher, thank you so much. And I see where I've gotten a few new subscribers. I thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. If you're on here, if you're not on here, hopefully you'll see this live that I appreciate. And remember, guys, to share the channel with your friends and families, okay? Because it's all about cooking over here. Not everything is cooking, but on Sunday mornings, it's cooking. And if you want to see more of me, go watch the vlogs. And you'll see my daily, what I do on a daily or weekly, depends on what type of vlog it is. You will see a little bit of me, a little bit more of me than in the kitchen. So, Sundays, for those who love cooking, is when I share what I do for breakfast. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Malaysia is night. Oh, that person is saying he or she is in Malaysia. Good night. Good night. How you keep your body so nice? Okay, how I keep my body so nice? I exercise. Exercise and try my best to eat right. Not perfect. I used to be a lot more stricter when it comes to my health, my eating habits, but COVID has allowed me to eat more than what I never normally eat. And it's okay, guys, as long as you are disciplined when it comes to what you're putting in your mouths. You know that you can overindulge. I try my best. Chocolate is one of my weak areas, but I eat a lot of dark chocolate. Last night I was lying down, the whole bar of chocolate. I had half of bar, and I said, "No, I'm not gonna have the whole big bar of dark chocolate. I'm gonna put away half," which I did. So it's all about discipline, guys. But exercise, and lately I've been going back to the gym on a regular. I try to do like three days a week exercise. And guys, your mind is one of the things. Try to focus. Don't let the world distract you. It's hard. Stress is one of the things too. But as long as you keep your mind, your body, and your soul, everything else will come in shape, guys. You just don't let your mind control you. That's my advice. That's the way I keep myself going, because if I follow a lot of things, guys, it would not be the way it is right now. So my advice to you, just don't just take your little time and do what you have to do for yourself. Where exercise is very important, guys. Very, very important. And I love to do my exercise. You don't have to say, "Oh, I don't know what." Even walking. If you can't lift the weights, and just walk. Just walk, guys. So we're gonna roll dumplings, and I'm not gonna do everything because last week I promised myself I wanted to go to church, guys. Remember when I was on the live last week? I said, oh, I'm coming off. And by the time I ended that live last week and look at the time, it was too late. And now I'm looking at the time, it's 10:10. So no church for me today again. I got up this morning, read my Bible on my phone, and I prayed. So I love to start my day like that. And it gives you a good vibe, guys. So this is the dumpling. I'm going to make small dumplings this morning. And look, see, it's like a little meatball, right? So we're going to do that. Let me get a paper towel over here, guys. Get a little paper towel and just drop them until the oil is heated. Make sure your stove, when you're doing your dumplings, your stove is not as high because you're gonna burn the dumplings. And when you burn them, guys, they're not soaked. The flour is not soaked. And the goal for your dumplings to be nice and soft and the way you want it is to have it on low flame, and your dumplings will be right. So roll them. You can do them. I do my dumplings with in different shapes. I do them round, I do them flat, different, It all depends on my mood. But boiled dumplings, you can only do them in one shape. It's flat. Some people make them little. Some people make like a cartwheel. Cartwheel is very big, right? I don't like when they're too big. Like fried dumplings now, I like when they're just the size you see me doing it, but I do them different ways. So this is it, guys. And then I'm going to put them in and we're going to call it a day. You know what I'm having for breakfast already. I don't know what you are having, but whatever it is, I hope that you will be filled and your Sunday will be great. That is my wish, guys, that you will have a great Sunday, a safe and prosperous one. So that is it for today. You're not going to see my fried dumpling, but you know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to roll them for you guys, and that's it. So thank you guys for joining, and I will see you guys in the next live. Remember to share this channel with your friends and your families and subscribe. Hello, thank you. Have a great day, right, guys? Don't do anything that you're not supposed to do, right? Be productive and take care of you. Remember, you are number one, right? No one else comes before you. So, Sunday is a day when I take for me, and so should you. Take it for you. God bless you, and God bless you too. And have a great Sunday. Remember to tune in to me next Sunday again, guys, for more breakfast. See you. Have a great Sunday. And remember, it's all about love on this channel. Take care and bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Happy Sunday again.